Hi everybody, welcome back to Small Caliber Arms Review. Today I want to introduce to you a heavyweight in the world of personal defense, or in this case probably a great choice for home defense. Not only is it capable of firing the .410 shotgun shell and the .45 long Colt, but it also fires the .454 Casull. This heavyweight is the Taurus Raging Judge. This is a beast, weighing in at 60.6 ounces. That's 3.7 pounds. I have rifles that weigh that much, and this is a monster. Let's take a closer look at it, get this thing loaded up, and give it a few shots and see how it does. Here it is, the Taurus Raging Judge. Not only is this thing a heavyweight just because it weighs 3.7 pounds, but because it is built like a tank. Most revolvers you have one little lever there to eject or to tip out your cylinder. This one has to have two on it. You push that one forward, you pull that one down, take your other hand and push the cylinder out, and then you've got the capability of firing 6 of anything you want, either the .410, the .45 long Colt, or the .454 Casull. We're going to load this thing up with 6 of these .410 rounds right here. Now these are the Hornady Critical Defense, and they have a FTX slug in there, and it also has 235 caliber round balls. So this would be a great choice for personal defense. Now, is this firearm something you're going to want to carry, concealed carry? I don't know. It's a beast. It's big. If you look at my hands there, look at the size of this thing. I mean, it's as big as a Desert Eagle pretty much. It only has a 3-inch barrel on it. It's got a fiber optic front sight on it and a fixed rear sight. There's no adjustment on the sights whatsoever. But this thing is just a monster, and it's got a really good grip to it, a really good feeling rubber grip with a little cushioned insert in the back here. So hopefully it won't kick too bad. At least it won't hurt the palm of the hand too bad. But like I said, we're going to put 6 of these Hornady Critical Defense in there and give it a shot at the 7-yard target and see how they do. All right, now the Taurus Raging Judge loads just like any other revolver does. You just tip the cylinder out and fill those massive holes right there with the 6 rounds you got in there. Now you're probably asking yourself, why does anybody want a pistol that shoots shotgun shells? Well, because sawed-off shotgun is illegal. This is a shotgun with a short barrel, essentially, but you cannot have a sawed-off shotgun. And the whole reason for a sawed-off shotgun is it causes the projectiles to spread quicker, so you cover a bigger area. Now with the 3-inch barrel on this thing, and the bullets I'm shooting in this right now, the shells, only have 3 projectiles in them. Bird shot or something like that is going to have a lot more in there, little bitty pellets, but you don't want to use bird shot for home defense, because when you're confronted with a threat, you shoot to stop the threat. You don't shoot to kill, you don't shoot to injure, you shoot to stop. Now these are a good round for that. That's what they're designed for. And like I said, I got the 7-yard target there. I've got 6 of these rounds loaded up in it, and we're going to give it a try, see how it does. I've never shot this before. This is a loner, so we're going to give it a try, see how it does. Now it is single or double action. We're going to go ahead and do the first one as single action, see how it does, which means I'm going to cock the hammer, then use the trigger to release it. It's a beast. Not too terrible though with the .410 shotgun shell. And I took that one shot. I'm going to go up there and show you the target real quick, because I'm going to pepper it with the other ones. Let's go take a look at it. Okay, here's my target. I took one shot at it. I aimed for center mass. I've got 2 rounds right there and 1 over there. That one looks a little bigger, so that might be the 41 caliber FTX bullet that's in there, and these 2 are a little bit smaller. They are the 35 caliber round balls that are in there. But that right there is an effective shot placement for stopping the threat. Now let's go ahead and unload the other 5 rounds and see how it does. All right, the next 5 I've got in here, I'm going to fire them all double action and just unload on it. We'll see what it does. Still going to aim for center mass. Not a bad shooting gun. There's plenty of weight there that's going to eat up a lot of that recoil. And yeah, it's a pretty effective tool anyways. Let me show you what those 5 shots did. Now first, I'll show you unloading. Again, it's just like any other revolver pretty much, except that this one has 2 locking lugs on it, and there's a reason for that. This is carrying a lot of wallop in it. So just tip it back, hit your ejector, and there you've got your empty rounds. Okay, there it is. There's 6 shots of the Hornady Critical Defense at 7 yards, and that is a really effective tool for stopping a threat should you need to. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and load up some of the 45 long Colts, and then we'll take some shots at the farther target back here. All right, now the 45 long Colts I'm going to be shooting today, these are a 200 grain. I think they're either Arms Corps or Federal. These are my cowboy loads, so they're pretty light. I shoot them in the single action revolver, and they're not too terrible. They do make a 45 long Colt in a self-defense ammo, a hollow point, a segmented hollow point, all different kinds. But like I said, these are just a cowboy load, so these shouldn't be too bad. I've got 6 rounds loaded up in there, and I'm going to take some headshots at the 15-yard target and see how that does. Single action on the first one. That's really soft shooting. We'll go ahead and do double action on the rest of them. It's not too bad. I can see where they hit. I'll go up there and show you that real quick too. What the heck? All right, now I already had some holes in here from a 22 caliber I was shooting, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, one in the body there. Not terrible, not really taking my time. And the double action trigger pull is, it's not really hard, it's a little bit heavy. It doesn't do too bad. The single action one was one of the ones that was right in the top of the skull there on that target. And really it's, like I said, they're kind of a softer shooting, but the target or the trigger pull on it is not the smoothest, but it's effective. All right, now one of the things that makes this firearm different than the other Taurus Judge series, I guess you'd say, is that this one is not only capable of shooting the 454 and the 45 long Colt, but it shoots this. This is the 454 Casull or Casull, however you say it. Now I've only got 5 rounds of this, but these have a lot higher pressure. They're a harder hitting round than the 410s or the 45 long Colts. So let's give this a try. I've never shot a 454 Casull before, and I've also never shot, you know, before today, I've never shot the Taurus Raging Judge. Let's give this a try. I'm going to do body shots on the 15-yard target and see how it does. I'll do single action on it. Woo, yeah, that one's got a kick to it there. You can really feel the difference in that. It's not terrible, but it's definitely a different round. Hits pretty hard in the hand. That should have been my 5 shots. Yep, that was it. Yeah, that round, the 454 Casull, really hits hard. The grip on here does a pretty good job of eating up that recoil, but you definitely know the difference between a 45 long Colt and the 454 Casull. That's pretty cool. Whew. All right, I got 6 more rounds of the 410 shells in there, and I'm gonna take some shots at the 15-yard target. Yeah, that's a pussycat compared to those 454 Casulls. Easy to manage one-handed. Yeah, that's pretty good. And with these things having 3 projectiles in there, someone breaks into your house, this is a great choice to have on the nightstand when you hear a bump in the night. Jump up and grab this thing with the shotgun shells in it, and that'll do the number. That'll take care of business right there. It's a big gun. It's a big, hefty gun, and it needs to be to handle the 454 Casulls. I'm pretty impressed with that round. That's the first time I've ever shot them, but that one really packs a punch in it. It's a hard-hitting round. All right, guys, there it is, the Taurus Raging Judge. This thing is a beast, and in my opinion, this would be a fantastic firearm to keep on the nightstand. A really good home defense weapon, especially if you live in a smaller apartment or something. You know, they say get a shotgun for home defense because you don't have to worry too much about over penetration through walls or anything, especially if you live in an apartment or something. Be really leery about what you use to defend your castle. But this thing right here is a beast, and with the right ammo in it, like I said, with these critical defense rounds here, that's a great choice for home defense. And if you want to carry this thing concealed, it's going to be tough to conceal it. It's pretty big, and it's definitely heavy. This may pull your pants down around your ankles or something, but really a great choice for home defense or personal defense. It's just, I'm really impressed with it. The only thing that I don't like about it is that this is a loaner gun, and I'd like to thank the guy that loaned it to me, but that kind of puts a damper on me getting one because I really don't have an excuse to buy one now. Anyways, thanks for taking a look at the Taurus Raging Judge. If you could, hit this button up here to check out some of my other videos. Hit this button over here to subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching Small Caliber Arms Review.